So the DICE event was today, and Phil Spencer did a speech. He spoke at DICE 2018 in Las Vegas this morning, and he was talking about the Xbox One, the company, the culture, all this kind of stuff. It was a bit of hit or miss for some of the stuff for me, for reasons that I probably would rant about for hours if I could. Probably get a lot of hate for it as well, but at the end of the day, I did like a lot of what he was saying, so it's worth mentioning and kind of doing a video on. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here, Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate it very much. I think the world of you guys, and I appreciate everybody that likes and subscribes and shares and whatever, just watches the videos, love it or hate it. Whatever, it doesn't matter as long as you guys are checking the stuff out. I appreciate it. You know, I know it's just one of those things that you know, it's easy to take for granted as a YouTube creator, which is why I always try to answer everybody that messages me on Xbox Live, MOH space Crapgamer, and people are always kind of shocked when I do that. Right? They're like, "Oh my God, I didn't think that you would answer back," and then when you see it that I do, it's kind of a surprise. But back on to Phil Spencer and what he was talking about, and you know, I like the idea that Microsoft has in terms of kind of rebooting the company and things like that. He said that there was a low morale and a failure of trust between leadership and employees that took its toll within the Xbox group specifically. He said, "We hadn't done our best with the launch of Xbox One. Market share was taking a nosedive. On top of that, employees felt that leadership seemed tone deaf to what customers wanted. But with Satya Nadella at the helm, we hit refresh on everything, and Microsoft moved from a know-it-all culture to a learn-it-all culture." And he compared world building in video games to world building when it comes to corporate and team culture. "If the core mechanics of our own internal team work and the team accomplishes great things, that's our aspiration." So realistically, he talked about a lot of things that I definitely agree with. He talked about toxicity in gaming, which is a problem, but it also brings up a tough question of how do you actually combat that, and what's offensive versus what's censorship. You know, very deep questioning things for everybody, right? Because as you guys know, it's a fine line. Everybody's offended by something these days. Who you voted for was offensive. Santa Claus is offensive. Everything's offensive to somebody, right? And that's just the world we live in today. So it's very, while I do agree with him, back in my day, sticks and stones would break your bones. Words never hurt. That's why I've been able to do YouTube for as long as I have. Look at the comment section to any of my videos sometime and then go, man, how does Crapgamer still keep doing that? Look at all the hate he's getting. Look at all that crap that he's putting up with. Well, at the end of the day, it's just words from the internet, right? Like, at any time you don't have to watch. At any time you can just tune it out. At any time you can just ignore it because it's just words. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything to me at all. But just listening to what he was talking about, back onto more of the topic, he said it was very painful to read all the headlines. They rebuilt leadership with the trust in the team, and they did some kind of meeting, and then when that didn't leak, they knew that they could have like this trust. And he also, you know what, they talked about how they went from a device-led to a customer-led world, and a lot of the changes they've gone through. And, you know, to beat kind of a dead horse, he talked about, you know, apologizing for stuff from years ago, which I don't agree with. Like, honestly, you don't have to keep apologizing for stuff years and years and years and years ago. You know, that just doesn't work. But at the end of the day, great to see that they've come out of this funk, and now they're more into this world where they can actually do more and listen more to the consumer and things like that. And I think that's going to be helpful moving forward. And I'm very excited to see where Microsoft goes with this. And I would love your guys' take. I will link an article so you guys can check it out. I think it has the whole speech maybe linked in there as well. Interesting stuff. Like I said, some of it gets very political. I'd rather not have a political philosophy with my console, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.